make a mess back there. So we end up getting 4 meal hours. 4 meal hours. Now I don't know how other ports are. I know in the south, southeast, especially how they have it now. It used to be double straight, but now it's $100 for each hour. So should we made extra $400? I was like, shit, I ain't mad. The shit was already rough anyway, and I always wanted, like, when I came that morning to get the lashing. So originally I was gonna lash. Do the milk down. Yeah, originally I was gonna lash. And then my homeboy, like, he stood back, like, bro, what's going on? He said, man, I don't know if you. Whoa, what's up? This is Longshoreman. Back to my regularly scheduled business. I had my birthday, Halloween, Halloween party, Young Joe was there and stuff, and you know, back to the videos. Man, this idea right here came from last night when you were lashing on the ship. I'm not even gonna say lashing. Well, I can say, well, when you own the ship, this goes for lashing and hatch tenders. And you know, you have to make sure you, especially at hatch tenders, man, that's the main topic for real. When you hatch tender, you have to make sure that those containers, boxes or cans are properly set, properly loaded. Hell, I've been guilty of it too. I may have not been paying attention or whatever. Or sometimes I might not want to climb all the way up. It might be 3-4 catwalks you got to climb up. But you know, when you're hatching, you have to do that and make sure those boxes landed. Give you a prime example. So I was hatch tending one day or a night, whatever. And usually I can hear, you can like listen. If you listen real good, if you've been down there for a long period of time, whatever, then you can know when that box lands. It's gonna make a particular sound. On the hatch tenders, so people that work on the ship knows when the box is down. So I'm thinking all the containers are loaded. So the crane done we done gantry to the next bay. And they say, you know, one of the shipmates called me, like, hey, we have a box that's not down. I'm like, for real? What side? And come to find out, it was my side. Now, if I would have, you know, paid attention more closely or watched every box, or, you know, just, you know, double check before I left the bay, we could have caught in time. But good thing, I mean, we did catch it in time, and, you know, yeah, we ended up getting a little extra hour or whatever. You know, that was good, but you have to pay attention. And like last night we had it, man, last night was a ish show for real. We were supposed to get off at midnight, right? I'm thinking we're gonna get off at midnight. One of my coworkers said, yeah, man, I told my wife I'm gonna get off at midnight, and we still here. So we supposed to get off at midnight, but we didn't. We end up getting, what you want, baby? Want some milk? There you go. Don't make a mess back there. So we end up getting 4 meal hours. 4 meal hours. Now I don't know how other ports are. I know in the south, southeast, especially how they have it now. It used to be double straight, but now it's $100 for each hour. So should we made extra $400? I was like, shit, I ain't mad. The shit was already rough anyway, and I always wanted, like, when I came that morning to get the lashing. So originally I was gonna lash. Do the milk down. Yeah, originally I was gonna lash, and then my homeboy, like, he stood back, like, bro, what's going on? He said, man, I don't know if you want to go on that boat right there. Like, how the turnbuckles and rods are. Like, man, it's alright, it's alright. I'm like, Lord have mercy. When they say that, you know it's gonna be some work. What you want, baby? There was some work on them, man. And then, like, I thought we was gonna get off at 12, and so we had containers that we had basically this, like, every time it's almost time for you to get off the ship, mate, they always, and I mean always try to find something either you didn't do or wasn't paying attention to, or hell, maybe it wasn't you. It could have been at another port, but they want you to come back and fix it. So, man, we had a few containers that wasn't down, and make it so bad, I don't know who latched it, but I don't know if it was some casual, some greenhorns or what, but how can you latch a container when you see the box is not down? When you see the box is not down, you supposed to let that hatch know, hey man, you gotta have a box that's not all the way down. Tell the operator come on back in and load this and land it and fix this box correctly. No, they didn't do that. They steady had the rods in there. So I had to go up there and break it loose. All right, babe, I'm gonna end the video this second. She want me to get off. So, yeah, man, they had it latched in, and that was messed up. Another part was, I would say, the hatch tenders, because they didn't have the box correctly loaded, and hell, the ground man too. Yeah, baby. Yeah, and the ground man too. The ground man, they didn't put their pegs in. I guess they was tired or whatnot. I don't know what it was. I mean, we did work a long ass shift. From 7 a.m. till we ended up getting out 4 a.m. in the morning. That's like the longest I ever worked right there. Especially getting like 4 meal hours, man. Never did that before, man. But, and then you kind of have to blame that on management as well too. I'm gonna tell you where they messed up at. So originally we had 3 games. So they took 2 games got off at, I'm guessing they got off at, I don't know what time they got off. 8, 9 o'clock, hell, maybe 6 o'clock. Yeah, I think they got off at 6, and they left us. So we had to go back and whatever, you know, whatever they had left, we have to go back and finish up. And you know, sometimes it's gravy, and sometimes it's, you like, man, dang, it's a lot of work. So we were stuck in one of those situations. But management, they messed up when they sent those 2 crews home and left all the work on the other crew, on 1 crew. Now that's a lot to bear right there. If y'all just would have brought everybody back, I understand, you know, people want to save money and everything, but sometimes, hey, you gotta do what's right, man. And they didn't do that, and they paid a hell of a price. Like, for real, they paid a big price. I know they didn't expect that, and they probably like, dang, if we would have kept the same people, we wouldn't even be in this mess. But nah, they didn't do it. So hopefully this was a lesson learned. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna hear about it at the gaming meeting tonight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are. I'm pretty sure they're mad. They was fumbling around, getting phone calls. Some people getting cussed out. The big boss man that came down there, I know they ain't got cussed out. Everything, man. But hey, lesson learned, hopefully. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. I done been rambling a little bit too long. Baby howling, whining. I done gave her milk. She still didn't want the milk. Just fed her. She's just ready to get out and explore. You know how these kids are, especially you having newborns or younger kids. They like to explore. And she's just now starting to get to walk and stuff. So she's about to be all over the place, tearing up every little thing. Lord have mercy. I have my hands on my hands full. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold y'all a little too long, man. Eric Long, short, man. Oh yeah, whenever I go live or whatever, y'all can leave donations. If y'all want to, it's not a hassle for real. But you know, if you support the channel and stuff, you know, that's where it'll go towards building this channel. You know, just got monetized, and you know, when I go live, y'all can drop super chats and all that. I done been on other people's YouTube platforms, and you know, I done dropped super chats before because, you know, I supported that channel. I still support them and stuff, and sometimes I still leave donations here and there and stuff. But you know, if you believe in a person and support their channel, I mean, why not? Especially if you can, like, if you see bigger and, you know, bright things for the future, and you like to invest in that person, I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, go ahead. I'm not gonna be like begging and telling people to do this and that. I'm just putting it out there. It's on y'all if y'all want to do it or not. Like I said, it's just gonna go into the channel, and you know, one of these days I would like to get a studio. Would be nice. Get a studio and like a real deal podcast set up. And I have another interview I have to do this week. All right, baby. Okay, I'm supposed to have another interview to do this week. Well, today actually, but man, them long hours like messed me up. All right. She done took her socks off, her shoes. Oh, have mercy. Your feet hot? Is your feet hot? But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say, man. Follow me on Instagram, Eric_Long Shorman, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.